Plenty of us are guilty of too much sugar and indulgence over the holidays, so plenty of us are now looking for healthier options in the new year, but maybe we don't know where to start. That's where our own Jess Mitchell comes in. She's joining us with a healthy home cook this morning. And Jess, I understand Tripp's going to put you to work, right? What are you cooking?
He's going to put us to work, but I think, Amy, I'm going to let him do the majority of the work, and I'm going to show you some other cool things. Yeah, so we want to ditch the cookies and go with some fresh stuff. What is this, cilantro?
Cilantro.
Cilantro. Okay, so Tripp, what are you going to make us this morning?
It's Asian chicken lettuce cups and creamy cilantro corn rice.
Okay, so you're going to start cutting.
Yep.
And why don't you get working over there? I'm gonna let you work because you're the home cook. Oh. And I wanna show people over here what we got going on here. So Tripp started cooking Planit, which is this. What does it do? It's an app, and here this is all your.
There you go.
There's a recipe.
It's an app that helps you get everything on the table at the same time.
Okay.
So we'll help you plan a full meal, entree and side dishes, and then when you're ready to cook, it breaks up all the steps of all the recipes and tells you what to do so everything's done at the same time.
Why'd you stop cutting? You got to keep cutting.
Okay,
this is how we do it on TV. You got to keep cutting, and you got to talk while you're cutting. You got to be a multitasker.
Oh, like
so many home chefs.
Right. You're right.
You got to multitask. You got kids running around.
Oh, I can talk and cut at the same time.
Yeah.
Right.
Can you?
No.
I mean, I don't want to make it dangerous.
No.
You got this knife here.
I'm not the chef. We have one of those on staff.
No, but you are a chef because what Cooking Planit kind of helps people do is be a home chef and also like follow dietary restrictions, and that's how you started the business, right?
Right. So my daughter was born. She had a dietary restriction. It's no soy, no dairy. So we had to come up with a way to make food that anybody could eat. Right. Okay. So we, along with my business partner, came up with this plan that we give you the whole meal, entree and side dishes, recommendations or build your own from scratch. We organize and simplify the grocery shopping process, and then when you cook, it's like GPS. So it organizes all the steps of everything so that everything's done at the same time.
That makes it easy because, we do want to eat healthy in the new year, and certainly on Time Warner Cable News morning television, we're going to be showing you a bunch of good things to do to pair with your New Year's resolutions over the next 2 weeks, certainly, so that people can get started on a healthy 2014. Amy, I know that you're going to drop the cookies and start cooking healthy at home, right?
That is definitely my goal. I've woken up the last 2 mornings like, I need more vegetables, so we'll definitely check it out. Thanks, Jess. Tripp Wiggins gave us some of his recipes. We'll post those on our website, twcnews.com, later today. Plus, you can find out more information on Tripp's website, cookingplanit.com. Many of us may have packed on a few extra pounds this holiday season with too much pumpkin pie, too much candy, too many cookies. So now maybe you're looking for healthier options this year. We know the perfect place to start. Our own Jess Mitchell is with a healthy home cook this morning. And Jess, he has created a website that sounds like it's just for me, making it easy in the kitchen. What are you cooking?
Amy, it does make it easier. Cooking Planit does make it easier. So Tripp has cut up all the vegetables. And one thing that people say, a major excuse for cooking healthy is it's too hard or the ingredients are too expensive and
right. Then I just don't know what to make.
Yeah.
You find a recipe. If you go search online and search for chicken recipes, you'll find, 9,000 results.
Stuff.
Who needs 9,000 chicken recipes, right?
Yeah, and it's too fancy.
Right,
sometimes.
And then what do you put with it? And then how do you make it healthy? And how do you take care of a family that way?
So what we've got going is some rice in some coconut milk. And what are we going to do with this? Are we going to dump this all in there?
We're going to dump all this in there when we make the chicken for the lettuce cups here in just a little bit.
Well, can we start doing that?
Sure,
I'm getting kind of hungry.
You getting kind of hungry? I can get the chicken out and get started.
We probably need to throw some oil in here, right?
Well,
all right, well, I'll let you do that while I kind of show over here on the iPad, if you could see this. It's like a GPS, and it kind of just like walks you through how to make these Asian chicken lettuce cups. That's what we're making today. And you just kind of click, and it's already got a timer going here for the rice. So it's kind of just like autopilot in the kitchen. And you could also turn a voice on here, right?
Yep, it does voice control, so you don't have to get chicken hands on your iPad screen.
Okay, and so we're going to continue making this. Yeah, chicken hands on the iPad screen would not be good. So Tripp is formerly a musician, and he started this up And it just, you know, anybody can do this. Anybody can look up a recipe and kind of get going. So there are no excuses. I'm not going to take any excuses from anybody back at the station about eating healthy in the new year, because we're showing you a way to do it really easily and get going.
And Jess, they've thought of everything, haven't they? Even the hands-free app so that it can walk you through every step of the way. Thanks so much, Jess, and definitely no excuses anymore, right? Holidays are over, time to get back to eating healthy. Tripp Wiggins did share some of his recipes for us. We'll post those on our website, twcnews.com, later today. And you can find more information on his website with all kinds of recipes that'll walk you through from start to finish, cookingplanit.com. Working out is, of course, a good start to a healthy new year, and so is healthy eating. A local healthy home cook has created an app to make eating right easier than ever. Time Warner Cable News' Jess Mitchell is in the kitchen with him this morning, learning all about it. And Jess, I think cookingplanit.com was designed just for me, right? It basically holds your hand through the whole process.
Amy, it will hold your hand. It's like a GPS. Just put it on your iPad, put it on autopilot, and look at what you could make. I have the Asian chicken lettuce wrap here that I've kind of been eating. This, I gotta say, this is a much better breakfast than the 2 slices of pie I had a couple weeks ago before Christmas. So tell us how we made this and what I'm eating here.
Well, it's an Asian chicken lettuce cup and coconut cilantro rice.
And it's so good.
I mean, you saw how long it took. It took nothing. I mean, prep time about 15 minutes, cook time maybe 15 minutes. Healthy food and pretty tasty. You know, you get the great balance of flavors. Nice, easy way to come into the new year and eat a little bit better.
It is. It's a good way to eat better. That's something that a lot of people are going to be making as their New Year's resolution. And something I always hear is, oh, but eating healthy is such a pain. It's so difficult. But with this app, it kind of, we were talking about earlier, you know, you can just kind of set it up on your iPad maybe while you're on your lunch break during the day at work and say, I just got to stop by the store on the way home and get a few things.
Right. Well, I mean, you can even use the website. So at cookingplanit.com, everything talks to itself in the cloud, right? So you can plan using the web on the website and then open up your app on your iPhone or Android. At the grocery store, we organize a grocery list so that by grocery store aisle, the way most grocery stores are laid out, so produce and then meat and seafood. And then when it's time to cook, yeah, it's just like you said. You hit start and it organizes all the steps of everything you're cooking so that it all comes out at the same time.
There you go. And you got breakfast. Well, I think this is supposed to be dinner, but it's breakfast for John, who's behind the camera, and myself. We got another assignment, so I'm glad that Tripp had us over today. Back to you, Amy.
Jess, I literally woke up yesterday morning and said, Dennis, to my husband, just tell me a week's worth of meal planning and I'll make it. So it sounds like this website can be my husband. All right, well, we're going to let Jess enjoy the fruits of her labor. Tripp did give us some of his recipes. We'll post those on our website, twcnews.com, later today. And you can find out more information and how to get started on cookingplanit.com.